If you want to make more money, stop focusing on making more money. Today, I'm going to tell you how you can make more money by focusing on this one thing. Hey, my name is Jesse Eker, and today I want to help you increase your income by not focusing on making more income, by focusing on something entirely different. See, when people want to make more money, the approach to making more money is usually the wrong approach, which happens to be something where they stop making as much money as they want, or they don't make as much money as they want. It's because they're thinking about what we call the lag result. The lag result is simply the end result of what it is, the outcome. It's the output of what comes from it. So making more money is a result. A result of doing what? A result of helping more people by solving their problems. So if we want to focus on making more money, we need to not think about the lag result, which is what happens after we do a bunch of processes. We want to focus on something called the leading indicator that helps us actually make more money, right? Because money is simply a result of doing a bunch of different things. It's a result of selling someone a promise and then hopefully, obviously, delivering on that promise. But you get that money in exchange for the value that you're giving them, right? By the promise that you're giving them, and then you get that exchange. So if you want to obviously increase your income, there's many different ways you can do this, but we need to focus on the processes or the processes, the leading indicators that's gonna help you get there. So first of all, you gotta start with the back, right? You do wanna start with how much money you would like to make or how much you'd like to increase your income, but you don't focus on that, you focus on what actually creates that. So you work your way backwards, right? And I'll give you an example. If you know that the way that you collect money is after you talk to someone on the phone. So if you talk to someone on the phone, you make money. So that is one of the processes to making more money. Now, what gets us to talk to someone on the phone? Well, we need to get them to fill out an application. Okay, we need to get them to fill out an application. That's another process that we need to get people to do. What gets someone to go to the application? Well, we need to make a post on Facebook to get them to comment and then message them to get them to say, yes, I'm interested, and that gets them to the application. So then what we need to think about then is how do we get more people to respond to our post on Facebook, right? So that's one of the ways that you can think about the leading indicators that actually affect how much money you make. Another way to think about this as well is when you're making money as a result, you're also got to think about it's not about the money, it's about the actual problems you solve. So there's two ways that you can actually increase your income. One is to look at the problem that you're solving currently and solve more of those problems for more people, right? You take a bigger amount of people to solve that single problem for, or take the person that you're currently solving the problem for and create a bigger problem to solve for them that they're willing to pay more money for. Right? Again, it's not about the money, it's about what you're doing to get the money. Too many people are focused on just the money. This is how much money I'm making. This is how much money I want to make. This is how much money we're doing. But it's not about the money. It's about what you do to actually create the result of what you're getting. And that's how you should be focused on, right? That's how the most successful people focus is they may have an intention and goal of where they want to go, but when it really comes down to it, really comes down to it, they're not focusing on that lag metric, they're focusing on the leading metric. The leading metric is what's going to change the lag metric, because if you change the leading metric, then you're going to change the results you get in the lag metric. So, you want to make more money? Stop focusing on the money. Start focusing on the people you're helping more of the same people, or solving a bigger problem to those people that you're currently helping. Also, focus on what actually is the processes you use to make more money. One of the biggest challenges I see in the market with experts and coaches who are trying to build brands online and make more money, try to build that 7-figure brand, is they don't have a process. They don't have a way that's consistent with how they actually make more money. And they can't go back to a leading indicator because they don't have one, because they're so inconsistent with what they do. So consistency creates effectiveness, with what you're doing, and it gives you the opportunity to optimize versus being in the unknown all the time. I appreciate you watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway was from today. I love starting these conversations in the comments below, so let me hear from you. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel, where I'm going to give you weekly insights on how to grow your brand to a 7-figure brand online for experts and coaches, and make sure you subscribe so that I can send you weekly videos to your inbox every single week. Bye for now, and thank you so much for watching.